Like it. Finally tonight, our biggest boy. Sadly, British Cruiserweight champion Rob Norton and British Heavyweight champion Danny Williams could not make the show. So I end with some proper cream, and I mean cream. British Light Heavyweight champion Nathan Cleverly, unbeaten in 18 and just 22. He's very, very good. And he must have had one of the best years for a British boxer.
Yeah, true. It's been a real fantastic year for me. I think everything's just happened so quickly this year. Obviously, being only 22 years of age and having the Commonwealth title fight against a tough operating Tony Oki, and it was an important fight for me to get through, and it was all building up really for the British title fight against Danny McIntosh, and I was so happy to pick up the Lonsdale belt as well, and two major belts on my shoulder now at such a young age.
Do you regret not going up to light heavyweight earlier?
Not really. I think it was a matter of just leaving my body develop naturally, really. Yeah. I didn't want to force weight on my body. I didn't want to force any muscle on too early. I think it was just a matter of letting natural maturity take over, and along with a bit of strength training, and just leaving nature take its course, really. And I've obviously found my optimum weight now at light heavyweight.
Yeah, because you're hurting everyone you hit. I mean, you're on a run of stoppages. I mean, you're flying and you're beating. McIntosh was unbeaten. Courtney Fry was a veteran. And you're right, what you said in one of your interviews. He boxed in the Commonwealth Games, got a gold medal. He boxed at the Olympics. He's no mug. He's no fool. I mean, you're taking people apart.
Yeah, that's it. These guys know their way around the ring, and they're experienced guys. They're strong, grown men, and I seem to be just dominating them at the moment, and that's a good thing, because I to tell the truth, I haven't really taken boxing ultimately seriously yet, because I'm still putting my exams first before my university course before boxing, really, to tell the truth. And as soon as I get through that in the summer, I'm sure you're going to see another 25% from me. So. And
this is your BSc in mathematics at Cardiff University. That ends when, in June or May or sometime?
Yeah, that's over in June. So I'm going to have a good year now. Just I've got a set of exams before the European title fight next month in January, and I'm really going to put my head down now, focus on getting passing my exams and getting this European title. And when I graduate, then we're going to, hopefully take my boxing to another level again.
Well, I reckon so. That's January 29th against Antonio Brancalion for the European light heavyweight title. So then what will you do then? Sort of tread water until your exams and your education's out of the way?
I think, to be honest, I'm going to take every opportunity which comes my way. It's this European title fight. I had the chance for this title, albeit I've had to go to Italy, but to be honest, I don't mind where I fight. I suppose if you want to be a real champion, then you've got to be prepared to go into someone's backyard and rip the title away, really. So I think the top guys have done it. David Hay, he's done it with Momek. I've got to do the same with the European title, and it's a challenge I'm looking forward to, really.
Listen, it's absolutely right. Let me ask you this, Nathan. Of all the so-called light heavyweight world champions out there, is there one in particular that you would like, in theory, to share the ring with in the next 18 months or 12 months?
I'd say in the next 12 to 18 months, I think, there's a few light heavyweight champions out there, but I think the one in particular is obviously going to be the American name, Trevoris Cloud. I know he had a good fight with Clinton Woods, but I think that'd be a great fight. He's an American fighter. It obviously opens your name up to the Americans then, and he holds the IBF belt, so that would be a brilliant fight, really.
Good fight.
Obviously, the ultimate one in the future is, I think would be Chad Dawson. Then he's the next step up again. Then
give me your highs and lows from 2009. Not necessarily your career, but just in boxing in general.
Yeah. Initially, it would have been the politics that caused a little bit of animosity and the split between myself and obviously Team Calzaghe at the time. It was just unfortunate that had to. Play a role.
Is there still a problem there? Have you spoken to Enzo Calzaghe?
No, everything's on good terms now. Everybody's sort of forgotten and got on with their lives, really.
Good.
I've done the best decision I've ever made. I've trained by my dad now, and the improvements are there to be seen. I've obviously stayed with Frank,
Sure.
and he's produced the fights for me, and I've had to take my opportunities.
Done it. And what about a high?
The high, is just becoming a double champion, really. Commonwealth and British champion. On a personal note, that's a high for me. And obviously, I think what was good for British boxing was David Haye winning the heavyweight world title.
So do I. Listen, Nathan, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. You're one of my favourite fighters, and let's hope you have a great run next year. Nathan Cleverly, thanks very much.
Thank you, Steve. Nathan's
fight for the European light heavyweight title will take place in Italy against Antonio Fat Bananas Brancalian on January the 27th. Well, that's it.